at this. 400 people visited the site today. They spent time on it, they looked at the About Us, the pricing page, they poked around, and then they just left. The site has everything going for it. The traffic is there, but there's still one thing missing. The thing that bridges the gap between a visitor who showed up and a customer who actually converts. That is text, and after this video, you will know exactly how it turns your traffic into real revenue. Here's the thing about WordPress sites, and there's over 500 million of them, so this is relevant to a lot of you watching. But they're built to inform. Someone like you has probably put in a lot of work into the copy, the design, and the pages that explain what you do and why you're good at it. And then a visitor shows up, great. But if they have a question and find no one to answer it, they move on. And if the next site they land on is your competitor who was ready for them, that sale was yours to lose and you won't even know about it. That's a risk worth thinking about. And the frustrating part is, these aren't bad leads. The person who spent 6 minutes on your pricing page before disappearing just hit a wall at exactly the wrong moment. And that's a timing problem, and it's one your human team can't solve alone. They can't be available around the clock, and they can't catch every buying signal from every visitor. But text fills that gap, giving you one workspace with live chat, an AI agent, and ticketing, so no curious visitor ever leaves without getting the proper attention. This is what text looks like running on a WordPress site. Every visitor is live, with a profile filled with details that let your team start proactive conversations based on actual facts. You can see what page they're on, what they've looked at, and how long they've been there. These aren't anonymous visitors anymore. These are real profiles that build as people browse. Take a look at this. This person has been on the services page for 10 minutes, which is a long time. So it's safe to say that they're not really skimming anymore, but they're actually considering the product. And this is an opportunity that we don't want to let slip away. And with text, it won't. The text AI agent sees that behavior and notices the interest. So instead of waiting, which is what every other tool does, it starts the conversation, but it doesn't open with some generic, "Hey, can I help you today?" Instead, it sends through something that actually fits the moment, like, "Looking at what we offer for enterprise customers? Happy to answer any questions." One message at the right moment, and a customer who is about to leave is now engaged and getting real answers. And if the AI reaches the edge of what it can handle, it hands the conversation over with full context so your team steps in ready to close. And the AI agent knows how to handle all of that because you gave it your business to learn from. Your URL, your service pages, your case studies, it reads all of it and builds its knowledge from there. From that moment on, it understands what you offer, speaks in your voice, and is available around the clock in whatever language the visitor writes in. So a lead landing at midnight from Tokyo gets the same quality conversation as someone reaching out at noon. And the agent doesn't just answer questions, it asks them too, figuring out what someone actually needs rather than just responding to what's being said. That's what we call qualifying leads. And because it learned from you, your business goals are woven into every conversation. This works for any WordPress site where turning visitors into customers is the goal. Whether you run an agency, a consultancy, or any kind of service business, the mechanics are always the same. And if your site runs WooCommerce, there's a whole additional layer to the integration that unlocks cart visibility, purchase signals, and the full e-commerce picture. But that's its own conversation. The version of this that matters the most for WordPress sites is simple. Someone showed up with intent, and text made sure that they didn't leave empty-handed. So do you see it now? Your WordPress site was already bringing the right people in. Text just makes sure that that work pays off and none of it goes to waste. Try text on your site and then come back here and tell me, which page did you find most people spending time on before they converted? Leave your answers down below, and I'll see you next time.